Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moo Woo Shot himself.
Of Harlem.
Already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moo Shine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Maldito Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, God bless each and every one of y'all. Boxing just keep on going. More news, making it easier for the boxing content creators and independent media, independent journalists in the sport of boxing. 2023 it's been probably the best year in the sport of boxing since I can remember. I think it's been the best year, man. The best year. Possible fights, fight that already happened. Fights that signed, already ready to be delivered. Great accomplishment. The young fighters are fighting. The primary fight that the fans want to see is underway. You know what I'm saying? I love it. Like I said again, if you are a frustrated boxing fan, I don't even think that you know boxing. I don't even think that you follow boxing. You probably just follow one fighter, or your favorite fighter is inactive, because ain't nothing inactive about boxing right now in terms of stories, in terms of people going back and forth, in terms of fights or potential fights or fights and negotiations. This has been a good year. We ain't even halfway. We not even halfway. We ain't even halfway. Jackie Hernandez con los 5 pesos de Super Chari Parique. Gracias, Jackie. Good looking out, Jackie. Appreciate you, Jackie. La reina de boxeo. Shout out to Jackie. What's good? How's the day, Jack? How's your day? Damn, you see Eddie Hearn? Did y'all hear Eddie Hearn? We're going to be talking about what Eddie Hearn has to say about Canelo Alvarez, because, of course, you always say that Canelo Alvarez, Saul Canelo Alvarez, the cash cow of sport of boxing, the walking Hall of Fame, the money maker, a.k.a. King Nelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cash Nelo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. get the fuck out of here, man. But Eddie Hearn is trying to say that he was not always the cash cow by saying that Canelo Alvarez, that all his fights was not a success. So he was never always the king. Is that what you're trying to say, Eddie Hearn? You trying to say that he was not always the cash cow of the sport of boxing? Is that what you're trying to say, Eddie Hearn? Or you trying to say all of this is because Canelo Alvarez left your ass for somebody that don't like you in Haymon? Was it that? Is it that? We're gonna see if Eddie Hearn, one of the premiers and prestige promoters in the sport of boxing, is saying this out of bitterness. Why every time a fighter leaves a promotional company, they got to sound like bitter, like they ain't make a lot of money for you? What's going on? You tell me that you got Canelo Alvarez and you was failing with Canelo Alvarez? That speaks more about you, Eddie Hearn. Because what promoter's going to be like, hey, yo, nah, we ain't do too good? Not even Oscar de la Hoya will say that. Haymon ain't say, Al Haymon, PBC ain't say that when Canelo Alvarez went out there to fight Caitlin Plant on the PBC platform. So Eddie Hearn, out of all the people, now is saying, well, he wasn't successful in all the fights. That's kind of strange. I don't know about that. Charles Edward Cheese. What's good, brother? What's good, man? God bless each and every one of y'all. Everybody smash the like button. Horse in the building. What's good, man? And I know I said this before. I said, with the Canelo Alvarez content, it's hard to do Canelo Alvarez content. Now, you think it's easy to do Canelo Alvarez content, but it's not really fun. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that this community, when it comes to Canelo Alvarez content, is it's kind of a cesspool. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of strong haters, you got a lot of strong supporters, and sometimes the strong supporters just can't keep it real because the strong hate. So they can't even break things down unbiasedly, logically, and objectively. They just can't break it down objectively because they just can't get. Sometimes a hater may be saying something that could be true. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might not like this person, but it might sometimes they may say something and it's actually true, but you can't give in. Fill up in the building. Fill up. One of the members of Punch at the Ronky says, sounds like a bitter but honest Eddie. Yes, it does. Yes, it is. What did he mean by successful? Well, let me see if I can upload exactly the passage of what he really said. Matter of fact, I want to go word for word, like Whoopi Goldberg and Ghost. I want to go word for word with Sam, word for word. Let's find it. Let's find it here. Give me 1 second. Let's find it here. And also, we're going to be talking about Deontay Wilder going back and forth with Andy Ruiz. Deontay Wilder, Andy Ruiz is asking for 50-50. Deontay Wilder is saying, man, please take the 70-30. Who you? What have you done? Deontay Wilder is going at Andy Ruiz like if Deontay Wilder has accomplished so much that Andy Ruiz just can't. He's not even in the same level. He's not even in the same stratosphere. He's not even in the same place. And I think Deontay Wilder, in my opinion, even though that I'm a fan of Deontay Wilder, but I believe he's wrong in this sense. Now, of course, when we get into the numbers of things, you know, the 50-50, the 60-40, the 70-30, 80-20, 90-10, and there is content about it, and people go back and forth. We're not in a negotiation room, but let's not act Deontay Wilder that you over, like you just in another level. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're like Andy Ruiz is like some rank number 50 or something like that. No. We're going to be talking about that as well. Any boxing fan in the building. Any boxing fan in the building. Said Canelo might have money on the zone, but it might not have been reciprocal. Not Canelo's fault. And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you ain't do good with Canelo Alvarez, maybe he... All right, let's say if he didn't have successful numbers versus Bivol. That's on you, Eddie Hearn. Why you give him Bivol? Why you give him Bivol? You should have. I'm dead sure that a Canelo Alvarez versus a Demetrius Andre would have done a whole lot better than the Bivol and Canelo Alvarez, just in case that the Canelo Alvarez versus Bivol was not a success. Because you had something right there. The infamous, get that fucking out of here, man. Payday. You had a terrible fight. That moment right there is, everybody remembers it. Matter of fact, that's probably one of the top, how you say it? That's probably one of the top 15 moments in boxing that a lot of people are going to remember. A lot of people still talking about payday. You should have built off that, Eddie Hearn, but no, you want to get him Bivol. As a matter of fact, what you did is actually give him something because you were doing this favor to your partners and you gave him Bivol. He took that loss. It was a you on Eddie Hearn because ain't nobody was asking for no damn Bivol fight in the first place. That was you. You have given fights to Canelo Alvarez that nobody ever asked for. We didn't ask for Bivol and we didn't ask for John Ryder. You're doing that as a favor because of the people out there in the UK. You did him a favor. Nobody wanted that fight. So don't come out here saying that, oh, Canelo Alvarez wasn't always a success, blood. No. Your strategy wasn't a success, Eddie Hearn. Your strategy was not a success. But we're going to go to that in just a second. We're going to go to that. We're going to be talking about other things, but I really want to I want to attack this Deontay Wilder, Andy Ruiz stuff. Let me tell you what this man had to say. Give me 1 second. I got it right here. I got a whole thing, but let me see. All right. Michael Benson tweeted, you know, Deontay Wilder had an interview with Elie Seback. Said Andy Ruiz was only a champion for the blink of an eye. Short, fat fighter with small hands. What his hands got to do with anything like that? Huh? Dang, you're looking at his hands too. Anyway, small hands that make him look fast. Now he's a fast heavyweight. Don't. That anyway. That's it. The only reason this fight will be exciting is because they want to see how fast I would knock him out. No, it's not. No, it's not, Wilder. That's not the reason why we think. No, we think it's a good fight. As a matter of fact, we feel like it's the best fight on that PBC banner. It's the best heavyweight fight. As a matter of fact, what have you done more than title defenses? But versus, let's be honest, and I'm a Deontay Wilder fan myself, but I break it down on Bosky logically and objectively. Your names ain't, your resume ain't popping off like popping off the eye. Like, oh my God, he fought him. No. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the resemblance of this resume. Look at this. Deontay Wilder, your last fight was Robert Helenius. The last fight for Andy Ruiz, I'm sorry, for Andy Ruiz with Luis Ortiz. Luis Ortiz is your biggest win, Deontay Wilder. Luis Ortiz is your biggest win. And not even beat you, Venus Tavern, to become a WBC champion under Golden Boy Promotions. But Luis Ortiz is your best win. You beat Stavern, and then you gave a rematch to Stavern still? What is it, Dominic in Brazil? And a lot of people also felt that actually Andy Ruiz beat Joseph Parker. There's a lot of people that feel like that, but he ain't had that muscle. He ain't had the fan base to actually create this type of narrative or debunk the narrative or whatever you want to call it. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like. Come on. Let's get these numbers up. Let's get these disrespectful numbers up. Let's go, man. Smash the like. Smash the like. Ain't no basketball, ain't no nothing going on right now. Smash the like. Help the visibility of the live. Let me see how many likes we got. Let me see if y'all count. We got 13 likes in the building. What the fuck is that? We got 13 likes? Is that what it is? Is that should I is that the recipient? Y'all reciprocated the respect we doing out here? Is 13 likes is what is that's what it is out here? Wow, man. Y'all onto that shit like y'all was like 2 months ago. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta do better than that. Look at this. Look at this. This is Andy Ruiz. Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua is the biggest win of Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua when Anthony Joshua was undefeated. When Anthony Joshua was regarded the top heavyweight of the world. Andy Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua when Anthony Joshua was the king of the world. You already know when the heavyweight, of course, it's Canelo Alvarez and stuff like that. But we're talking about the heavyweight. They always say that where the heavyweight moves, boxing moves. Anthony Joshua was that guy. Andy Ruiz beat that guy. Beat the guy that you ain't want to fight because you wanted to bet on yourself with somebody else. Remember? Deontay Wilder didn't fight Anthony Joshua. Matter of fact, Deontay Wilder, as we all know, exposed himself. Hold on, let me see it with the cameras on. Hold on. Just give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Smash the like button. Let's go. Come on. We got mediocre numbers today. Come on, y'all. This is embarrassing. Let's go. We need to get people on this show. But with these type of numbers, that means we ain't putting no dents up. We got 33 people looking on. Let's get these disrespectful numbers up. Let's go. Hold on. So yeah, Joe Flores in the building. What's good, man? Joe Flores in the building. What's good? Any boxing. What's good, Joe Flores? What's good? Any boxing fan? You want to become a member of the Punch Run Boxing? You already know where to go. Samir in the building. Say, yo, smash the like button. Damn it. That's what he's saying. Smash the damn like button like you smash your shorty. All right. Deontay Wilder. Andy Ruiz beat Anthony Joshua when Deontay Wilder didn't want to face Anthony Joshua because he wanted to bet on himself. Whatever that was at the time, he wanted to bet on himself. And let's not forget that when Deontay Wilder was blaming Anthony Joshua and Anthony Joshua's team for that fight not to come to fruition, he was 10 toes down and standing that it was Anthony Joshua didn't want to fight, that it was Anthony Joshua didn't want to fight. And then later on, when we saw him going after Tyson Fury, he exposed himself, saying that he took less money to fight Tyson Fury rather than the Anthony Joshua. You expose yourself. Let's not forget that. So Andy Ruiz did your dirty work. Andy Ruiz did your dirty work. Andy Ruiz did what Teofimo Lopez did for Gervonta Tank Davis. Take care of the trash. Take care of your dirty work. Y'all ain't want to face Gervonta Tank Davis. Ain't want to face Lomachenko. His team ain't want Gervonta Tank Davis not to face Lomachenko. You wasn't ready for that work. Deontay Wilder's team wasn't ready for that work. Deontay Wilder himself wasn't ready for Anthony Joshua. So here comes Andy Ruiz and took care of the dirty work. Let's find it. Let's find it what he did. Hold on. Let's find out what Deontay Wilder did. Hold on. We gotta break it down unbiased, logically, and objectively. We gotta say the truth. Shows. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. Let me see where his goal is at. That's what you know. I was off for more money. There you go. During a rant directed at Fury last week, where Wilder thought that the Gypsy King would take on Carlos Takam, he said, "You know, I was offered more money to fight Joshua than I was getting to fight you. Again, being a man of my word, I fought you." That's what Deontay Wilder had to say. You know, I was offered more money, and this was directly to Tyson Fury when he was going on his rant. Deontay Wilder exposed himself in ducking and avoiding Anthony Joshua, where he could have became an undisputed or an opportunity to become undisputed. You had a lot of people believing that it was the Anthony Joshua side. You had a lot of people believing that the money that they had was fake. The $50 million that they had on the table was fake. And then you actually told the truth that what Anthony Joshua and his team offered you was true, that you were supposed to get more money fighting Anthony Joshua than Tyson Fury, and you chose to go somewhere else. Andy Ruiz came, and Andy Ruiz said, "You know what? I don't give a damn. 4 weeks notice." And he got Anthony Joshua, and he became a heavyweight champion and accomplished more hardware than you, Deontay Wilder. Guts in the building, guts in the building, con los 5 pesos. That's super chari parique. Hit the effing like. Every channel has this problem. I've seen live videos with more than 2K watching and only 300 likes. Saludos, pastor de boxeo. Así mismito, estamos trabajando aquí. Yo no sé qué le pasa a la gente. Yo no sé qué le pasa a la gente. Mira, it's hot outside. Come on, man. Make me feel like, yo, I'm doing this for, you know what I'm saying? Coño. No me dejan en banda ustedes así. Gracias, Guts. Haymon was willing to throw Andy in the air. But guess what? Andy Ruiz was willing to throw himself in the wolves. Andy Ruiz was willing to do that. Look at the resume, bro. Oh, that Andy Ruiz should take 70-30. No. Andy Ruiz need to take whatever he feels is value to him. And Deontay Wilder, I think he's crossing the line a little bit, because I know that Deontay Wilder is a family man. I understand Deontay Wilder gave a title shot to Luis Ortiz because he's a family man, right? But Luis Ortiz didn't accomplish what Andy Ruiz did, so don't give him or Ortiz contract like you giving him an opportunity to do something. You don't got no belts, Deontay Wilder. If he beats you, he's not earning anything in terms of hardware. Let's just be real. Let's be honest. Let's be real. Let's be honest. Ain't nothing special when you talk. Deontay Wilder cannot talk down to Andy Ruiz. Not with this resume. You can't talk down on Andy Ruiz. Can't talk down on him. Look at the date. Look at the date. He fought Alexander Dimitriko. And then in 1 week, in 5 weeks span, let's say 4 weeks, because of course you got media week, the last week. So Andy Ruiz had to prepare for Anthony Joshua for 4 weeks. He had 4 weeks to prepare for Anthony Joshua. Stopped him. When Anthony Joshua was the man, when Anthony Joshua was on top of the world, when Anthony Joshua had a whole country on his back, when Anthony Joshua had the whole boxing on his back, when Anthony Joshua was one of the guys that woke up the sport of boxing. Because let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, After Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, boxing was in a coma. We didn't know where boxing was going to go. Boxing was in a straight coma. The heavyweight division was dead. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say the heavyweight division was dead. Boxing was dead. The UFC is beating boxing. But then there was one force. One force. And of course, with the help of Deontay Wilder in America, but let's be real, let's be honest. Deontay Wilder was no near. Yo, people around that time, even when Deontay Wilder became a WBC champion by BITTER Canelo, yo, Deontay Wilder could be in Times Square that people would call him LeBron James. People ain't even know who Deontay Wilder was, bro. Even when becoming a champion. But I'm gonna tell you like this: everybody know who Anthony Joshua was. And let me be honest, when I was in the barbershop, my peoples, they don't watch boxing no more, right? But I remember that my people was willing to watch Anthony Joshua versus Parker. We saw Anthony Joshua versus Parker in the barbershop. In the barbershop, I was like, yo, you know this new guy, Deontay Wilder? Not this new guy, but nobody knew who the hell Deontay Wilder was, even as a champion. Let's be real and let's be honest. Let's be real, let's be honest. Samir said, if Ruiz really believed he can beat Wilder, he should take the 50-60 split, win, and give him the rematch with the split in his favor. And I'm cool with that, Samir. I'm cool with the 60-40. But all this 70-30, like if he's some nobody, like if he wasn't a former heavyweight champion just like you, Wilder, if you was bringing more to the table, I could understand the 70-30. But let me tell you like this: if this fight would happen in the West Coast, Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder, you know who's going to bring more fans? It's going to be Andy Ruiz. Andy Ruiz is going to bring more fans. And I'm not saying that one fan is probably way bigger than the other, but I'm going to tell you like this. In the matchup of Deontay Wilder and Andy Ruiz, there will be more fans for Andy Ruiz than Deontay Wilder. I'm going to tell you right now. Because you know what? Deontay Wilder, you know and I know and everybody in the boxing world knows. When it comes to when the Mexican people want to see a fight, when the Latinos want to see the fight, oh yeah, loyalty is second nature to that culture. Loyalty is a second nature to that culture. Let's be real. Let's be honest. So to say 70-30, where's 70-30? You think that you're going to pull in almost all the money? No. Las Vegas? Nah. Now I'm saying like this: Deontay Wilder did pretty good after, even though they got knocked out by Tyson Fury. He said, "No. What I said, Charles Edward Cheese said, hold up, that might be cap. Andy didn't sell out the StubHub Center in Carson, and Wilder sold out the Staples Center with Tyson Fury. No. Listen to what I'm saying, Charles. Listen what I'm saying. I said a matchup. If Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder fight, then it's going to sell regardless. But I believe that when you match them up, if they're fighting in the West Coast, there's going to be more fans with Andy Ruiz. I don't think boxing right now, this is what I believe in boxing. He said, punch it. Dímelo, Bernice. Dímelo, Mendes. Hold on, let me take this thing out. Hold on. I don't believe right now in boxing, other than Canelo Alvarez, there's just this one guy that Gervonta Tank-Davis is selling out arenas, right? But the pay-per-view numbers doesn't reciprocate whatever happens in the arena unless he be fighting Ryan Garcia. You see how his number went from 200K to 1 million up? It's because people now are willing to pay for the fight. They're not willing to pay for the fighter anymore. They're willing to pay for the fight. See, back in the days, it don't matter. It could Floyd Mayweather could fight people, and he's going to sell. Oscar De La Hoya could fight anybody. He's going to sell. But now in boxing, you got to bring that matchup. See, Bud Crawford can't sell by himself. Earl Spitz can't sell by himself. But together, they might sell a lot. Gervonta Tank-Davis can't sell by himself in terms of pay-per-view numbers. Ryan Garcia, he haven't done a pay-per-view number before, pay-per-view event without Gervonta Tank-Davis. But with that matchup, it creates a success. Where Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder is going to create a big fight. But I believe when that fight is created, I believe there's going to be more people willing to buy tickets. But the Andy Ruiz or his fan base is going to come out in numbers. That's what I feel. It wasn't good for the Ortiz. It wasn't just like for Wilder. It wasn't good for Robert Helenius. But it was good for Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Hold on. Let me put this thing up. I think a 60-40 is fair. I think a 70-30 split. You know what I'm saying? Like none of these fighters without that big fight was overwhelming. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury, look, Chris Arreola, Andy Ruiz did better. Look, Chris Arreola versus Andy Ruiz did better than Deontay Wilder versus Robert Helenius. Right? I believe it will be legendary. I believe it will be legendary. And I think Deontay Wilder could knock him out, but I also believe that Andy Ruiz, if he come 100%, could also do a damage to Deontay Wilder as well. One thing we know about Deontay Wilder, he got heart. One thing we know about Andy Ruiz, that he got heart too. One thing we know that when you knock down Deontay Wilder, he's going to get right back up or try to get right back up. If you knock down Andy Ruiz, he's going to get right back up or try to get right back up. I believe both of these guys are actually chinny, but I believe these guys got the statistical fortitude and mental fortitude, in my opinion. I believe that Andy Ruiz's stamina is probably just a little bit better than Deontay Wilder. I believe both of the powers of these guys do sustain itself. I do the power of both Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder. I think that Deontay Wilder got a freakish power, but I do believe that the hand speed of Andy Ruiz may be the biggest one. He says 65-35, the art of the KO shriek, the buildup. 65-35. Maybe. I just 70-30. I don't like the sound of that. 65-35, depending on the pay-per-view split as well. Maybe 65-35 and the pay-per-view split could be 50-50. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. You know, it's almost like I believe when Gervonta St. Davis fought Leo Santa Cruz purse was larger, but the pay-per-view split was, I think, to the side of Gervonta St. Davis, or 50-50, something like that. Fill up. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like, smash the like, smash the like. I don't think that Wilder is greedy. I think that Wilder is just negotiating. You know what I'm saying? I think he's doing what every businessman is going to do is trying to negotiate. I just think that sometimes some people got to throw a wild number, and then the other person have to how you say it, civilize the number, have to humble the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Leonardo Rodriguez con los 5 pesos de super chari parique. Said Ruiz versus Wilder, 50-50 split. Both have lost or not rising stars anymore. They're veterans. Now they're hit their peak in popularity. Yes, I believe that's a good fight. Good looking out with the so con los 5 pesos de super chari parique. But one thing that Andy Ruiz did let me down is when he wasn't prepared to fight Anthony Joshua in the second fight. He was eating all the Snicker bars. He was eating all the Twix, all the Snicker bars, all the sandwiches. He went to 7-Eleven for breakfast. Not to 7-Eleven. He went to IHOP for breakfast. He went for lunch. He went to a great Italian restaurant, ate spaghetti carbonara, 50 pounds of spaghetti carbonara. Anthony Joshua failed himself. I'm sorry, not Anthony Joshua. Andy Ruiz. I'm sorry. Andy Ruiz. He wasn't disciplined to sustain that. Maybe some people hit their ceiling, like that's it for them. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people see past what their goals. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. You know the baby crying. Hold on. That's what happened when you got the kiddos, man. Hey, I need a studio out here. Huh? God, help me out with these kids. I need a studio. You know what I'm saying? Dame un studio, Dios. Give me a studio. Fund me a studio, God. Don't worry. Soon, don't worry, folks. One day we're going to be moving on up like the Jeffersons. Moving on up to the east side, to the deluxe apartment in the sky. Shout out to George Jefferson, man. We got to move that. Change is going to come. Oh, yes, it will. Because it's too hard to live it. But I'm afraid to die. But I know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long, I'm going to be moving on up. Long time coming, but I know change going to come. Oh, yeah, I'm going to be the YTBC George Jefferson. We're going to be moving on up. You just got to smash the like button. Oh, yes, it will. And I know to my brother. And I said, brother, help me, please. I got a lot of haters, but he winds up knocking me. Oh, you old folks, you young whippersnappers. Y'all know nothing about that song. You young whippersnappers. Jackie said, yo, you just randomly had that picture ready. Hey, yo, right? Hey, Joe, hey, I'm from New York City. Joe Jefferson is the man. You know what I'm saying? George Jefferson. Shoot. George Jefferson. I'm trying to move on like George Jefferson, man. Don't worry, man. But hey, you remember when the old cats used to rock this head, man? But he was the man, though. Hey, yo, Jackie, you know I was gonna have this on deck. You know I'm always gonna have it. I don't know what the hell Floyd Mayweather Sr. was thinking about, but that's what money does to you. You know what I'm saying? Money thinks when you got money, you think you look pretty and good all the time. Don't matter. You know what I'm saying? He got the predator look, man. I don't know how he handled that predator look. Yo, Floyd Mayweather Sr., you gotta have some balls to rock this hairdo. How you going to the? Hey, yo, I want to smack the barber for real. How the hell the barber is going to like? Yo, light me up. Line me up. My son is gonna fuck you up if you don't line me up the way that I want to be lined up. Like, I want to know the barber that let this happen. Like, if you're a barber and you got Floyd Mayweather Sr. walking to your barbershop. For real? Really? Come on, man. Don't do that to Senior like that. What's good, KS? They got the Predator look, man. Terminator versus Predator. The hell is going on, man? But anyway. Oh, man, you know what? I haven't shouted out my sponsor for a long time, y'all. I'm sorry, man. Shout out to my sponsors. Shout out to my sponsors. Chia. I go. Hey, shout out to my sponsor. You know, I haven't shouted out my sponsor for a while. They're getting mad at me and stuff like that. Every time you go live, you don't shout us out. We go, you know, we're the only one that's trusting you and believing you, Punch Drunk Boxing. Why don't you shout us out? We are your sponsor. So shout out to my sponsor, Chia. Everybody go get your Chia pet. Your Mayweather, aka I make smart investment. You already know that Floyd Mayweather always say I make smart investment. He can't go one interview without saying I make smart investment. Motherfucker, I know you make smart investment. Can you let me in your investment? Can you hook a brother up with some information? You know what I'm saying? Get your Chia pet in Target, Walgreens, CVS. Go get your Chia pet. The Mayweather editions. I make smart investments. All right, let me take this out. I just had to do it because I haven't done it in a long time. You know, I gotta be loyal. You gotta be faithful to my sponsors. You feel me? I gotta be faithful to my sponsors. I mean, when see you ask the barber for the Danny Glover look. He said, "Can I get the Predator look?" Now you ain't see the movie. You ain't see the movie, The Predator. I want the Predator look. Man, say what you gotta say, Senior. I'll fuck all you up. Shout out to Floyd Mayweather Senior. I saw you Punch making fun of you, me. Hey, man, speak up. Please speak up. Oh, yeah. Anyway, man, Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz is a great fight. It's a great heavyweight battle. We need that battle. We need it. Especially how the year is going by. To be honest, the way this year is going, I believe we won't get all the fight that we want. I think we're going to get all the fights that we want. There's going to be a lot of legacy fights. A lot of people going to be making some good money. The network should be happy, except for Eddie Hearn, because I think Eddie Hearn is kind of, you know what I'm saying? I think Eddie Hearn is a little bit bitter. Because remember, Eddie Hearn was wearing Canelo Alvarez jammies. He was wearing the pajamas alongside with Canelo Alvarez. He loved Canelo Alvarez. As a matter of fact, I do believe that Eddie Hearn has something to do with the departure of Canelo Alvarez with Golden Boy Promotion. And that's why Oscar De La Hoya is always throwing some shots at Eddie Hearn. But for all of a sudden, Eddie Hearn to say that Canelo Alvarez was not a success, every fight was not a success for the zone. What was those fights? Who needed to take responsibility and ownership of that? Accountability of that you having Canelo Alvarez, that all the fights was not success. Who messed him up? Who messed him up? How can you say you had Canelo Alvarez? As a matter of fact, Canelo Alvarez was given to you in a silver platter. Like after Golden Boy promotions, you got Canelo Alvarez here, Eddie Hearn here. Boom. That's like, I'm gonna say it like this. What Oscar De La Hoya did to Eddie Hearn, or what Golden Boy Promotion did to Eddie Hearn. Have you ever seen? I don't know if you've seen, because there's not a lot of people like this. But just think about that. You got this chick, and she got a lot of potential though. She pretty, but she could be better, or she could look more exotic. And you got this player, this baller that buys a titty. She does some surgery on her titties, does her lips if she had no lip. Give her inject her ass, or give her Kim Kardashian ass, making it just designing her. You see them dudes that just be buying the body parts for his girl, and now this girl look like, oh wait, you know, it's almost like what Ugas is doing to his fiance. You know that Ugas wasn't making a lot of money, so you see Ugas' fiance, she was getting better, but it took fight by fight. It wasn't like one shot deal, like mommy, go to Colombia. Matter of fact, he didn't even tell his girl to go to Colombia, because now he making money. Now she does the procedure out there in Cali or Malibu or something like that. But you remember, little by little, Ugas chick was looking better. It looked like he got the Ray Robinson fight. Mommy, they didn't pay me a lot, so do the left titty. And then the next one, do the right titty. And then the next one, do your lip. And then when he fought Manny Pacquiao, he told this girl, that's it, baby. You can do the whole body. No more one titty at a time, one surgery at a time. I'm sending you, forget it, no, vamos para Colombia. No, mommy, we're not going to do Colombia, so Dominican Republic anymore. What we're going to do, I'm going to put you in California with the best surgeons, okay? So, right, baby, you're going to do, I thought you was going to do the left cheek and then the right cheek, but now you can do the both cheek, mommy. I make money with Manny Pacquiao, mamacita. All right, we're going to put you there. You can do the body. That's it, okay? Joe Flores con los 10 pesos de Super Chari Parique a comprar comida china tonight. And look at now, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Right, Jackie. You saw the, and I'm not saying, and she looked at the height. She looked at the height. But fight by fight, Ugas paid for the left titty. Then he fought another person, the right titty. The Porter fight. Get your lips done. Get your cheekbones done. And then after you got the Manny Pacquiao fight, baby, that's it. Bye, papi. Yo sé que tú peleaste, you fought with Manny Pacquiao, and I know they give you a lot of money. I don't want to do the left butt cheek. I want to do it at the same time. How about, I see, mami, yo hice mucho dinero. Ya, baby. I got you with the whole body, okay, mamacita? So think about this. Leonardo Rodriguez con los 5 pesos de Super Chari Parique said the fighter's job is to make sure his financial take from the fight is its max for himself, not to make all the money he can for the promoter. True, very true, my friend. Very, very true. Good look at that, Leonardo. I think that's what every fighter should be looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? You got to be smart, right? Deontay Wilder, he wants that cut. But Andy Ruiz say, I want that cut too, motherfucker. You ain't like you. It's not like you like Floyd Mayweather. You ain't Floyd. You ain't Canelo. You ain't that Wilder. You can't even pack up Alabama Arena. You can't even sell out Alabama. You know? You need me to sell out Alabama. But anyway, Albert in the building. What's good, bro? Albert in the building. One of the members of Post at the Ronky. What's good, Albert? What's good? What's good? Drizzy, what's good? So, Oscar de la Hoya, Golden Boy Promotions, they build Canelo Alvarez. They gave, and I'm just making the example of the example that I did about a dude that buys the body for his chick. And think about it. When you finish spending all those money, the thousands of dollars, give her the best teeth, the white teeth, the best teeth, all that plastic, all the surgeries, all the titties and the ass, and then she leaves you to the other dude. Now that the man fixed you up and looking pretty, and now everybody, everywhere you go, they be like, "Ma diablo, mami, tú eres caliente como el aceite del sartén. How's up, baby? My goodness, baby. God bless you. God bless you. Oh my God, Diablo, you are a goddess." And she gets all the compliments now. Now she got the booty, she got the titties, she got the face, she got the teeth, she got the everything. Everything is good. Everything is done. She's sexy. She's She's right? And then she leaves you for the other dude after you pay for all of it. Now you a dime piece. Everybody wants you. Everybody, the whole world. You know what I'm saying? You getting $20,000 just for a flick, for a picture, just so you could post on Instagram. Huh? Right? That's what Golden Boy Promotions did for Eddie Hearn. They gave Canelo Alvarez the left titty, the right titty, the booty, the looking good, the status. And boom. Now, what Eddie Hearn gonna do with it? You got a made-up chick. You got a queen. You got it all. That's like Scottie Pippen's wife now dating Michael Jordan's son. Scottie Pippen is mad. That's why he's going at Michael Jordan. How the fuck your son gonna date my wife? Shit like that. Fuck the Jordans, man. Fuck the Jordans. And then now that Eddie Hearn left, now you bitter. Now Eddie Hearn is saying that all the numbers wasn't a success. How you dropped the ball then? How you dropped the ball? But look at the people that you put in front of him. Look at the people. Look at the people. You gave see, this is the problem. Eddie Hearn forgot to work for the fighters. He forgot to actually work for Canelo. He was working for the zone. And that's what happened. That's what happened. You stopped thinking about the fighter and the potential big fight. You thought that you was going to get a lot of money putting fights that the fans didn't want to see. And you were just banking on the name of Canelo Alvarez. Banking on the name of Canelo Alvarez. The fans really didn't want to see the trilogy with Triple G. At that point, Triple G's performances leading up to the fight, even versus Murata, even though he stopped him, he was old. He looked old. Nobody was really calling for that fight. Why do you think a lot of people now is excited about Canelo Alvarez and the PBC deal? Because it's not that these fighters are actually going to give Canelo Alvarez an opportunity to become a champion or give him a belt if he beats them. Oh, mira Jackie, me la dejan quieta, oíste. Leonardo, me la dejan quieta, ahí. Jackie Hernandez, la reina de boxeo. She's all natural. All natural. Huh? Los labios, las caras, las tetas, las putis. The nails done, the foot done. Es una belleza del mundo. Una belleza, Jackie Hernández. Mira, Leonardo, me la dejan quieta ahorita. Hey, Leonardo, leave her alone, ¿ok? Pasando aquí con ustedes. Me dejan la reina quieta, ¿oíste? Leave Jackie alone, okay? She's over here to talk about boxing. Por eso I don't be having the women interviews porque ustedes son fresco aquí, That's why Alicia Baumgartner, she'd be like, nah, Punch, I ain't going over there because I be seeing your chat. You know what I'm saying? I be seeing your chat. Pero Alicia Baumgartner, ven para acá, que queremos hablar con usted. Nah, I seen your chat, you know what I'm saying? Because my homegirl Jackie be out there and all these guys be, you know what I'm saying? I just want some boxing question. Pero Alicia Baumgartner, mira, ven para acá, para Ponte Drunky, we need to talk to you. Be like, Alicia, so what you do in your spare time? What do you wear when you go to sleep? They ain't boxing question. No, because you know that people have their rituals leading up to a fight. So I just ask. That's natural too. Alicia Baumgartner, she natural too. Say I ain't impressed. You're not impressed with. Hmm. But anyway, Deontay Wilder versus Andy Ruiz is a good fight. Canelo Alvarez. If we're gonna talk about, I want to. Did somebody ever follow up? Did anybody follow up? Jack, you been over there? I can't lie. I checked it out once or twice because of the beef. What are you talking about on the chat? Anyway, did y'all what I was gonna say? I said that Canelo Alvarez. I'm sorry. Yes, Canelo Alvarez is in position to give us the fight that the fans been asking for. Not necessarily that fighting a Jamar Charlo is going to give him a world title. David Benavidez is still not going to give him a world title if Canelo Alvarez beat David Benavidez, and he's sure not going to get a title if he's fighting Demetrius Andre. Canelo Alvarez is undisputed, so ain't no titles to give him in 168. But these are the names that's been attached to Canelo Alvarez for quite some time, and I believe, to be honest, that Canelo Alvarez versus Demetrius Andre at the time, because there was a nice build up to that, would have sold more than the Bivol fight. And I think that Eddie Hearn didn't do his job. He didn't do his job. Kenneth in the building was saying, yo, you make me laugh, man. Are you Dominican or Boricua? Yo soy Dominicano de Brazil y Cantonese, mi friend. But shout out con los Boricua, con los Bori. Shout out to my Boricuas. Dominicano, Brazil y Cantonese, soy yo. People were actually saying Triple G was KO Canelo in 3 fights. Marco in the building was good, man. Smash the like, smash the light. He said Abel Perez, Canelo sucks. Nah, that's what. No. Sucks in what? Sucks in being good. Sucks in being good. The Canelo Alvarez sucks. If Canelo Alvarez sucks, yo no sé lo que tú estás mirando. If Canelo Alvarez sucks, what are you watching, my friend? Huh? Mira, con ese el nombre de la Biblia, Abel. ¿Ah? Con ese nombre de la Biblia, tú estás hablando mentira de que Canelo Alvarez sucks. So tell me what's good. If he sucks, what's good? Huh? Again, if Canelo Alvarez sucks, why everybody wants want a piece of that action? If Canelo Alvarez sucks, why he's the money maker? If Canelo Alvarez, if Eddie Hearn, this is where Eddie Hearn dropped the ball, in my opinion. Now that people are gonna be like, here we go again, Punch trying to put Canelo and Andre together. But let's be real, let's be honest. Everybody remember that shit. Go to the video with Canelo Alvarez and Demetrius Andre going at it. That had million hits, bro. Everybody still remember that. So think about the build up to that fight. Would have fought Caleb Plant. And then after that, see, it was Eddie Hearn's job as the promoter of Demetrius Andre that when they was in the same place going at one another, Eddie Hearn was supposed to put his Don King hat on and promote the fight. See, Eddie Hearn kept his mouth shut. As a matter of fact, Eddie Hearn told his security to kick out Demetrius Andre instead of being the promoter, because in the end of the day, you was the promoter of Demetrius Andre. You was doing a partnership with Canelo Alvarez, but Demetrius Andre was an exclusive promoter. He was an exclusive fighter to you, and you ain't put your Don King hat on because you was sucking. You was trying to pop the ass pimples of Canelo Alvarez, Eddie Hearn. You were supposed to build that fight. That was a great time to build that fight, and trust me, if you would have taken that opportunity from that post-fight press conference and build on that, Canelo Alvarez and Demetrius Andre would have made a lot of money for the zone, in which I paid Demetrius Andre a lot of money on the zone. That's the problem right there, Eddie Hearn. You were so stuck in not, you know what I'm saying, getting Canelo Alvarez, you know what I'm saying, not to probably like you. Your job was to be a promoter. You had 2 fighters from the zone, and you had them right there, and they gave you a storyline. You ain't capitalize off that. You ain't capitalize off that. Ring said, yo, is Andy Ruiz pricing himself out by demanding a 50-50 split with Wilder? No, I think that they're public negotiating. And you know for a fact, right now, I don't even think they're negotiating. You know why? Because I'm going to tell you something about Haymon. Haymon does not publicly let you talk about negotiations. This made me feel that Andy Ruiz and Deontay Wilder is not going to fight next. It's not going to fight next, in my opinion. Kenneth for the super chatty patty case said, if Canelo sucks, then why do they want him to fight Benavidez? Facts. If he sucks, that means they will want Benavidez to fight a low-class fighter, right? What kind of benefit you going to give David Benavidez if he beat a sucky ducky? That's why when people talk boxing, it makes no sense sometimes. You know what I'm saying, Kenneth? You know what I'm saying? Like when you downplay one to uplift the other, but you actually downplaying the one that you're trying to uplift because you calling this guy that he sucks, that he's a bum and he's whack. Then when your favorite fighter does fight him, what do you think he's gonna gain? That he fought a sucky fighter? Rapstar Boxing 9 is the voice of the UK, London, bro. What's good, bro? Let's see what Abel from La Biblia want to say. Canelo Alvarez sucks because he's fighting an active Charlo for 2 years and avoiding David Benavidez. That's why he sucks. So I understand you're mad, and I understand that you're disappointed. I understand. You know, there's fans out there that's actually disappointed, right? But I would tell you, if David Benavidez has something that Canelo Alvarez really wanted, he would have had that Benavidez fight. See, Canelo Alvarez usually go after something that he, what he wants. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying probably all the time, but if David Benavidez probably would have fought Beterbiev when he was at the time to fight Beterbiev, or maybe if David Benavidez if he didn't sniff his way in losing his belt, eat chicken or burgers and losing his belt, then it would have been that Canelo Alvarez would have faced David Benavidez a long time ago. But David Benavidez is the one that took himself off that lane. David Benavidez is the one that has made it more difficult for him to get a Canelo Alvarez fight. David Benavidez, especially his resume, doesn't shout out like Canelo Alvarez must fight you right now. To be honest, and I love the David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. I believe that's a premier fight. But Charlo was in position for a fight with Canelo Alvarez before a David Benavidez fight. I'm just saying, I won't be mad if I see Canelo Alvarez versus Charlo, and I won't be mad if I see Canelo Alvarez versus David Benavidez, and I won't be mad if I see Canelo Alvarez versus Demetrius Andre. Maybe David Benavidez will have to just wait in line. And guess what? He's actually in position. I believe that fight is going to happen. But if you got a 3-fight deal, you're probably going to have to squeeze that deal and get the best out of that deal, in my opinion. And maybe that deal has Charlo number 1 and David Benavidez as the second fight and the rematch as a third fight. I think the fight is going to happen. So don't feel too bad about it. I believe that fight is going to happen. And I think they're going to have a nice build-up to it. I believe they're going to have a nice build-up to it. And I wasn't happy with the John Ryder fight, too. I was not happy with the John Ryder, but I know that was all Eddie Hearn. If it wasn't for Eddie Hearn, bro, we would never see a John Ryder versus Canelo Alvarez. And maybe after that, Canelo Alvarez is like, you was just hooking up your UK fighter, but this wasn't the fight, bro. This was not the fight to do in Mexico, even though that it turned out to be an entertaining fight for the Mexican people. But nobody knew who John Ryder was. He said, "Here for anyone except for worse than you." You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, that fight would have been good if you would have had Demetrius Andre, because they had a storyline built up. There was some anger. There would have been some good promotion leading up to that fight. With John Ryder, there wasn't even a good promotion. Nobody even asked John Ryder a question. There was people that were saying that looks like Canelo Alvarez. Like everybody thought that he was Canelo Alvarez, brother. He just had black hair. Like nobody cared about John Ryder. Nobody know John Ryder. Nobody even heard how he speaks. Nobody even interviewed. You remember the press conference? They didn't even ask about John Ryder. Matter of fact, if I was John Ryder, I would have walked up and leave, and people still wouldn't even know that he was that he left. Smash the like button. But everybody likes this deal with Canelo Alvarez, but it's Eddie Hearn acting bitter. Let me see what the poll at anyway. Let me see what the poll at. The poll have it right now. Eddie Hearn, truthful and saying all fights at the zone was not a success. Or is he bitter? Nelo left for, or is he bitter than the Canelo left for Al? Hearn being honest, 24%. Hearn is bitter, but honest, 41%. Hearn bitter and hate Nelo is with Al, 34%. So Hearn is bitter, but honest. Now you can tell the truth when you bitter. You can tell the truth when you bitter. When you played your ex, right? And she talking ish about you, right? And you don't like that she's talking shit about you, but she probably saying the truth that you treated like shit. She may be bitter, but she's actually being honest, right? She actually being honest. But, or he could be acting bitter like a baby mama when you with her, you're the best father in the world. You tell everybody, oh my God, my baby daddy is the best father in the world. And then when y'all break up, you be like, he was never a good dad. You was never a good dad. But you know that he wasn't just good. He wasn't good to you, but he was actually good to the kids. And you just taking it out on him and you just attacking the fatherhood and stuff like that. Maybe that's what it is. Randy, ¿qué es lo que es? Randy, dímelo, Ponce de Ranky. El disco de Randy, la canción de Randy, el disco de Randy, el merenguite de Randy. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Randy, Randy, Randy. ¡Dáselo, Randy, a esa gente! Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Smash that like button. Dice Camelo Alex Sensation, págame la música, young. All right, baby. So yeah. You know, you could be bitter. You could be bitter, but you could be honest as well. Maybe Eddie Hearn is being honest. Maybe Eddie Hearn is being honest. You know what I'm saying? But he acted a little bit bitter because Canelo Alvarez left Eddie Hearn and the zone for a guy that don't want to do business with Eddie Hearn and Al Haymon. And Al Haymon got the fighters so he could make good money and interesting fighters in which he could be successful, especially at this side of the pond. The reason why is that Canelo Alvarez, and maybe he wasn't having the success that is because he was fighting names that people are not familiar with, especially in America. See, in America, he's going to have fight that people are familiar with. People are familiar with Jamal Charlo, regardless if you like it or not. They're familiar with Jamal Charlo. As much as people want to hate him or not, they're familiar with Jamal Charlo. As much as he's been inactive for 2 years, people still know who Jamal Charlo is more than Jerome Ryder, while Jamal Charlo has been inactive for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? High, low, dímelo con los 2 pesos de salchichón. Gracias, de lo mío. Gracias, high, low. So he doesn't have any infrastructures. Eddie Hearn don't have any infrastructures. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's trying. He's trying. You know what I'm saying? He's trying with the Regis Progress of the world. But what he's going to get Regis Progress, he's banking on the Devin Haney deal. If you don't sign Devin Haney, you do not have nothing for Regis Progress. And I don't know why Regis Progress signed with the zone. Maybe because he's going to keep it active, or maybe he paid him more. As a matter of fact, Regis Progress said that is the same type of money anyway. I don't know. What's the beef between Haymon and Hearn? I don't know. I think it's, you know what I'm saying, even Leonard Ellaby, when he be shitting on Eddie Hearn, you know what I'm saying? And when Leonard Ellaby, this is one thing, we're never going to hear Al Haymon. But the people around Al Haymon is going to speak up. So when you hear Leonard Ellaby, to be honest, that's the way that Al Haymon thinks, feels. Same way you hear Leonard Ellaby, that's the way that Al Haymon feels about Eddie Hearn. A lot of people don't like Eddie Hearn. I'm gonna tell you like this. And who said it? Who said it? I'm gonna tell you a story about Eddie Hearn that I heard. This is rumors, but it's going along. It's in the sport of boxing. When Eddie Hearn, when Teofimo Lopez fought George Kambosos, Eddie Hearn was with George Kambosos. As a matter of fact, Eddie Hearn was trying to kill the deal that George Kambosos had with Lou DiBella. You wouldn't even see Lou DiBella in the ring, right? Lou DiBella was not even led to be in the ring after the fight with Teofimo Lopez. And that's why you've seen Eddie Hearn come out with George Kambosos, which he was leading promoter, and he didn't promote none of them. Why was Eddie Hearn coming out of the locker room? Why did he make the entrance with George Kambosos when George Kambosos was not even his fighter? That was weird. It was weird. It was weird. Leonardo Rodriguez. Canelo has fought 10 undefeated fighters. And with Charlo, it'll be 11 out of those 7 were champions. What more do you want? Right? What more do you want? Tell him, Leonardo. Abel said Canelo was overrated, man. Let's be real. He never fight. He never. Wait. Shout out to Leonardo Rodriguez. He said Canelo is overrated, man. Let's be real. He'll never fight David Benavidez. He doesn't even mention his name. So Canelo Alvarez is overrated. What is David Benavidez, my brother? If Canelo Alvarez is overrated, what the fuck is David Benavidez? Abel Perez. Excuse my language, damn it, it's a Christian show, but Abel Perez, ¿qué tú estás fumando, mi hermano? Please, let me know. Hey, my friend, Abel, hey, Perez, why are you smoking, my friend? Yo, I'm going to tell you like this, in boxing, these fighters shouldn't have you this dumb, for real. It's not worth it, bro. If Canelo Alvarez is overrated, what the hell is David Benavidez then? What the hell David Benavidez has done compared to Canelo Alvarez, Abel Perez? Please, escríbame ahora mismo. No, yo quiero que este tipo me lo escriba ahora mismo. Abel Perez, tell me what the hell David Benavidez has done compared to Canelo Alvarez, please. If he is overrated, what the fuck is David Benavidez? Háblame que esa droga que tú estás fumando, yo, la droga. Yo, I need to get that commercial. Remember back in the days, that commercial with the fried egg? You know what I'm saying? The crack commercial. We need these commercials back, man. I think that's the problem. We don't got, you remember back in the days, they used to have the commercial crack is whack. You know what I'm saying? And I think we don't have these commercials anymore. We don't have these commercials to let the people know that the drugs that they're taking is very, very hard. It's very, very horrible. Like, I don't understand how people watch boxing and come up with these things. Like, how? Como, ¿qué el odio, mi hermano? ¿Qué el odio que tú tienes, mi hermano? El que estás fumando. Eres tú, maldito palomazo, viejo. Eres tú, señor. Tú el que estás fumando ese crack, mi hermano. Y tú te estás fumando ese crack y te lo estás metiendo en la nalga de usted sin vaselina, mamahuevazo usted. ¿Qué tú estás diciendo de que yo estoy fumando? Es usted que está fumando, señor. Dice que Canelo Alvarez es overrated. Y mira este mal parido de que el que este está fumando, the guy that's smoking is you. Eres tú. Pump that crack pipe up your ass with Vaseline. Mi hermano, usted está loco, señor. Más respeto por the drunky, motherfucker. ¿Qué te pasa a usted? ¿Qué te pasa a usted, Di que Canelo Alvarez is overrated and he's scared to fight David Benavidez. Mira, Canelo Alvarez retire right now and become a first ballot Hall of Fame. With a damn with red carpet and rose petals into the Hall of Fame. Y ese pelagato, señor. Tú te está oliendo la cocaína como David Benavidez. How he lost his title, motherfucker. Y usted está comiendo hamburger con crack. Eso es lo que tú estás haciendo, because eso es lo que le pasó a David Benavidez. David Benavidez lost his titles because he was sniffing and he was eating burgers. Eso es lo que tú estás haciendo ahora mismo. Eating a damn crack sandwich. With lettuce and tomatoes, motherfucker. With David Benavidez sperm as mayonnaise. Maldito palomazo viejo. Get fuck out of here, man. Like Canelo Alvarez to Dimitri Andre. Te tiré loco, señor. He crazy, my friend. Eddie Hearn robbed Tio for sure, Elvis. Elvis said, ok, con los 2 pesos del salchichón que Abel Pérez se lo mete en el fudillo de. Looking out with a super chat, my brother. Appreciate you, my brother. Este tigre crazy, my friend. Él no sabe, él no me conoce. Tú no me conoces, señor. Leonardo Rodriguez said Floyd has fought only 3 undefeated sitting champs. Canelo 7. So what does that make Floyd? Mira, díselo Leonardo, que ese tipo está en droga. He drogi. Huh? He's the guy that we see in YouTube in Philadelphia. I don't know, bro. Look. Even if you don't look, not everybody gonna like the same fighter. Not everybody going to be fan of the. But don't say some dumb stuff like he's overrated and then compare him to what he's scared to fight David Benavidez. Mira, señor, mira el resume de Canelo Alvarez, estúpido. Huh? And I'm gonna say it like this. I like David Benavidez, but David Benavidez didn't show up versus Caleb Plant to the point where he made a statement. That wasn't a statement win. He didn't look like the Mexican monster, but he's scared. Do you know what Canelo Alvarez did to Caleb Plant? David Benavidez hizo a Caleb Plant. What the hell does Canelo Alvarez have to be scared about? Huh? What does Canelo Alvarez have to be scared about? Dímelo, Abel Pelagato. Calmado, Ponce, porque Dios, esta gente son craqueros, Sorry, Dios. Sorry. Huh? He said, ain't nothing. Oh, yo, Charles, I like that line. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of bumper line, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bumpy line. I don't see nothing wrong. I don't see nothing wrong with a little bumpy line. We're gonna do a remix, baby. We're gonna chop it up. I don't see nothing wrong. Let me get the razor. With a little bumpy line. I don't see nothing wrong. Oh, baby. I don't see. I don't see. Nothing wrong with a little. Nothing wrong with a little. See, you're not treating you right. Why spend the line? I'm gonna do a remix of that shit. And I'm gonna have Abel. What was the name? I'm gonna have Crazy Angel, Ruben Guerrero, and Tiffany Lopez Sr. We're gonna have a nice podcast for you folks. And we're gonna have beers and drinks and Coke and all that shit. Ay. But anyway. Get him, Punch. ¿Qué está pasando con la gente aquí, señor? Motherfucker. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. He said, yo, Punch, you know you from the hood. You don't get no razor. You get that expired credit card you keep in the wallet. Depending how hard the coke, depending on the hard. Let's go back to what this guy said. Hold on. What did but even Oh, and I did this poll. I want you to help me out, folks. If y'all don't follow me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter as well, Mr. Moonshine 10. Follow me on Twitter. I did this poll. Let me know what y'all think about this poll. Let me know. I'm gonna say it right here. I did this poll. This is my Twitter. If y'all wanna follow me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter on all social media platform. Also follow me on Instagram. I said Teofimo Lopez got a better resume than Bud Crawford at 135 and 140. True or false? Right now, you could go and vote after the live. Go out there and vote. Let me know what y'all feel. Right now, 70% of the people feel like Teofimo Lopez got a better resume than Bud Crawford at 135 at 140. I just gave the questions. I ain't give you my opinion. I just gave a question, and this is where the people are saying right now. So 70% right now is true that Teofimo Lopez got a better resume than Terrence Bud Crawford at 135 and 140. So I'm gonna ask the people here on my channel, let me know what y'all feel about that. Does Teofimo Lopez got a better resume than Bud Crawford at 135 and at 140? What do you think about that? Hey, get the fuck out of here, como le digo, como Canelo Alvarez le dijo a Dimitri Andrés, vete de aquí, Charles White, que vete de aquí, you fake account, vete de aquí, métete el bicho en la nalga de usted, señor. I'm sorry, Dios. I pray the other day I'm gonna be better, man. I'm gonna be better. Don't worry about it. Es porque I gotta take these devils out of here. You know what I'm saying? I gotta take these devils out of here, God. Sheesh. Tio has a better resume than Bud for sure, says Horse. Says Sai in the building. What's good? Says Sai. One of the members of Ponte de Ronqui. What's good? Says Sai. What's good? Give me 1 second. Hold on. Wait. Oh, shit. Wait. See, let me see. TOB Prime, Nakatani, Comey, and Loma. Def has a fight of the year potential. Take the devil. So Brian Guzman in the building. Brian Guzman in the building. What's good, Brian? Dímelo, mi hermano. Brian Guzman said TO record too legit to dispute. Facts. They don't want to dispute that, right? They don't want to dispute that. Yesterday and yesterday before I left, I did make my pound for pound most loved and pound for pound most hated fighters in the sport of boxing. Let me know what y'all think about that. I think I cut it off. I cut it off quick yesterday. But yeah, the most loved, Canelo Alvarez, Vasily Lomachenko, Roman Gonzalez, Derek Chisora, Alexander Usyk. Now, number 6, number 7, Juan Francisco Estrada, number 8, Triple G, number 9, October Turby, even number 10, Tank Davis. Of course, and the most hated. To be honest, I think when I was thinking about the list, there's way more hated fighters than love fighters. So I did miss Tyson Fury. I should have put Tyson Fury there. I think he's one of the most hated fighters as well. So I had Teofimo Lopez number 1, Canelo Alvarez number 2, number 3, Deontay Wilder, number 4, Demis Andre, number 5, Devin the Dream Haney, number 6, Ryan Garcia, number 7, Gerald Miller, number 8, Rolly Romero, number 9, Tank Davis, and number 10, Jamal Charlo. He said, Punch, I think Tio and Canelo need to share number 1. That's what I'm talking about, Charles. Got you, brother. I got you, brother. Good looking now, Charles. One real. Too thorough to explain, too thorough to make. You know what I'm saying? You're a real one, brother. You're a real one, man. You're a real one, champ. Appreciate you to the fullest, brother. You know what it is. You know what it is. How y'all like the list? Y'all like the list?
2 snaps, a twist, and a kiss.
Y'all don't like it? Y'all don't like the list?
Hated it.
um, Philip said hated it. Said nah. But look, man, there's some great fights. July's gonna be lit, man. I'm gonna tell you like this: all the boxing content creators, all the independent media, you got a lot of work. We got a lot of work. We got a lot of work, bro. A lot of work. It's gonna be a busy summer in the sport of boxing, and usually slow, but it's gonna be a busy summer. July is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. And also even the fights that's not even mentioned, bro. That's on their way to be built. But look, July we do have, and I want you to see this card on July 8th because I know, of course, we're gonna be watching Virgil Ortiz on the Zone, Jerome Boots Ennis and Showtime, and that's gonna be of the marination and the buildup to Virgil Ortiz and Jerome Boots Ennis because they're gonna be fighting at the same day. So think about that day and think about the aftermath. Everybody gonna be talking about Boots and Virgil, but it's gonna be a good thing because we have Andy Cruz gonna be fighting. Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this right now. Jerome Boots Ennis got some great sparring right now. Jerome Boots Ennis got Andy Cruz in the gym, and he got Eldy Cedeno Martinez, which I call Earl the True Spins 2.0. If y'all don't know, I did a video on Eldy Cedeno Martinez. I call him Earl Spins 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Check him out. He's sparring with Boots Ennis. He got Andy Cruz over there sparring with Boots Ennis. Yo, that gym right now, I want to go to that gym right now. I just want to sit down and see the sparring sessions, bro. Because these are three incredible talent in one gym. I don't know if y'all know too much about Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz, the one that beat Keyshawn Davis 3 times in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? He's 3-0. He calls himself Keyshawn Davis' daddy. And then you got Eldy Cedeno Martinez, who had the quickest knockout in the Tokyo Olympic from Dominican Republic, Eddie Cedeno Martinez, and he fights just like Earl the True Spins. You know what I'm saying? He was gonna be campaigning at 154, but they fight in that court as well in Atlantic City. So go check them out. If y'all don't know these guys, go check these guys out. Eldy Cedeno Martinez and Andy Cruz. I've been talking about the amateurs for quite some time. I'm a channel that usually talk about the amateurs circuit. I know a lot of people sometimes they tune out when I do talk about it, but I love watching the amateurs and things of that nature because we know when they turn pro. Keyshawn Davis, and I think that Keyshawn Davis actually could beat Andy Cruz in the professional level. I really think so. I think that Keyshawn Davis got more of a professional style than Andy Cruz. I don't know how far Andy Cruz style is going to take him in the professional level. Like Andy Cruz may remind me of Josh Kelly. Josh Kelly was an Olympian. I thought he was going to be all that in the professional level, but he didn't. He hasn't been that type of fighter that I thought he was going to be. Andy Cruz does a lot of pity pat. It's not going to work at the professional level. He's moving up quick. They already got him in the 10th round bout in his first fight. So we're going to see what's good with Andy Cruz, but he's going to be moving quick. They're going to move him quick, not as quick like a Lomachenko, but they're going to move him quick like Alexander Usyk, like Shakur Stevenson, like Teofimo Lopez. He's going to move quick. So that's going to be a great potential fight. And that fight is already marinating as well because in the world stage, they already fought. I could see Andy Cruz fighting for a world title in 5 fights. That's how good he is. And you could quote me on that. I could see Andy Cruz fighting for a title in 5 fights. They're gonna be moving him quick, like what's his name? David Morrell, another Cuban. Andy Cruz is a beast laying in the weeds. I'm saying like this, they're gonna move him quick, bro. In 135-pound division, they're gonna move him quick. I think in 5 fights, I'm gonna tell you like this, and probably in less than, maybe 5 is too much, but maybe because promotional and stuff like that, in 8 fights, he's gonna get a world title shot. Whether it's a regular WBA, regular something, but he's gonna get a world title shot. I predict 9 fights before the title fight. 9 is good. It's gonna be quicker. It's gonna be quicker than Shakur Stevenson. It's gonna be Shakur. It's not gonna be as quick as Lomachenko, but it's gonna be quick like Shakur Stevenson. But I want to see that fight. Shout out to Kid Austin. I would like to see Kid Austin versus Keyshawn Davis. But July is gonna be lit. It's gonna be on fire. Also, you got Stephen Fulton versus Naoya Inoue on the same week as Earl the True Spence versus Bud Crawford. I see Brian Custer's going to be having an interview with Keith Tom Thurman. I really don't know what Keith Tom Thurman is going to be talking about, because for real, like at this time, I don't know if Keith Thurman is going to announce his retirement or is he going to announce a fight. You know what I'm saying? I do not know why he's been inactive. He's thrown his career in the ditch. He's abandoned his career for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm actually disappointed in Keith Tom Thurman. I'm a huge Keith Thurman fan. I think I consider myself the #1 Keith Thurman fan. And I'm so disappointed in Keith Thurman and the way he's handled his career, or let his career be handled. But again, it's lit right now. Tomorrow it's unlimited happy hour Thursday. We going crazy. Let me see if I can. Let me see if he's yeah. No, it'll be too late to hit him up now. Tomorrow, I really want to lock in. I really want to lock in a Charlo interview. You know what I'm saying? I really want to lock in a Charlo interview, whether it's Jamel Charlo or Jamal Charlo. I would really want to lock in that interview. We still got to finish that discussion with Egypt Brown about mental illness. What's going to hit him right now, but I think it's just too late. I don't want to speed up. César, good looking out, César. Good looking out, appreciate you. Con los 2 pesos de plátano. It's only 8 p.m. Eastern time. Central time. I know. I'm not saying that it's late. I'm saying that it's late for me to conduct the interview, and then I'll be speeding it up. I don't know. I should have hit him up earlier, man. Maybe tomorrow is good because in a limited time. Hold on, let me see. Well, we're incredible. Tuesday between those hours perfectly. Damn. Let's shoot for Tuesday. Let me see, Visa. Duh. Let me see. I hit him up right now. Hitting him up right now. No matter what I'm tapping in, chat should do the same. Philip in the building was good, man. So yeah, we're gonna be talking about. I want to talk about this mental illness. Everybody saying they got mental illness and stuff like that. It's becoming a point that how we're gonna take it serious. Today's mental illness, people are just quitting and retiring and stuff like that. Let me see if they see it. Let me see. Just now. He's been working. He working and Egypt Brown. He works with Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia. Work with athletes in the NFL. Work with athletes in the NBA. And he works with them as like some. I'll let you tell him himself. He's a fighter promoter, fights for mental health, founder and advisor. He's an advisor for athletes and influencers and stuff like that. So, but it's spontaneous. I just hit him up. He probably not even there as well. I think tomorrow will be a better idea to do it. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know tomorrow is gonna be another day, another day, another day, another day. I want to go unlimited. It's gonna be an unlimited time, unlimited live. I want you to tune in tomorrow. You know, it's right now. It's like recycling talking because it's the same thing. We need to see these fights happen. Let me see if there's some beefs going on. Let me see if there's some beef going on in the sport of boxing before we tune out. Still got Canelo Alvarez. Oh, Canelo Alvarez just tweeted. He said, "Looks like it's Canelo versus everybody." I love it. I think he heard the tweet with or what Eddie Hearn has to say. What y'all feel about Canelo Alvarez has to say? He said, "Looks like it's Canelo versus everybody." I love it. Canelo Alvarez just tweeted right now. Who else? We're going to be seeing Amanda Serrano versus Heather Hardy. Can't wait to see that fight. Jerry Anderson going to be performing as well. Shout out to Jerry Anderson. But tomorrow we back at it. Tomorrow we back at it. Love you. God bless. Let me chill out with the kiddos right now. Love you. God bless. And on to the next.